Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's danahbanana. Today, as you probably already know from the title, I am doing a full face of Physicians Formula. I used some old, some new products, and but the main focus is the whole face, full face of Physicians Formula. But I do want to mention I used this palette right here. It's not brand new, but it's new-ish to the brand. Sultry Night's Butter Eyeshadow Palette. So that's what I have on my eyes right now. So if you would like to see the products I use, which you probably already know from the thumbnail because that's just my style. I like to put some of the products in the thumbnail. If you'd like to see what products I used and how I created this look, how I feel about each and every product. This is like 95% Physicians Formula. There were a couple products that I don't have, but yeah, most of this face is Physicians Formula. So if you'd like to see me put that on my face and how I like everything, then oh man, keep on watching. But first, we have to ask a question. If you could meet any beauty YouTuber in the world, who would you meet? Like, no limits. Nikki Tutorials, ShanXO, Jackie Aina. Who would you want to meet? Yeah. Let's get right into this. Literally same thing as every single video. I already primed my eyes with my P. Louise base. Now we're going in with this lovely little palette. This is what it looks like. Very nice little palette. Like, it's definitely eye-catching. Well, eye-catching to me. I know this might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I was very intrigued by it. They had another one. I actually had a hard time deciding which one to get. I should have got both because they were actually on sale, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. But I really liked the shimmers in this one, and to be honest, that green shimmer really caught my eye. So I did some swatches. I'll put them up here. Now, most of them swatched really well. Some of the shimmers swatched better than others, like that green one, this one, and these two. Those are more like similar textures. It's kind of a different texture. It's like a little chalky at first, but then it's super creamy when you put it on the skin. The mattes swatched really nice. The only shadow I had a really hard time swatching was this blue one right here. It didn't swatch that well. It was kind of hard to get into, I don't know, but all the other ones I really liked. So I'm going to speed this up and then I'll talk about how I like the shadows afterwards. These are so easy to blend. That first brown I used was so pigmented, and this literally took me less than 2 minutes to blend out. That's like really nice. I'm not going to cut my crease. I'm just going to go straight in with the shimmers. What I'm going to do is put this one closer to the inner corner and then this one closer to the outer corner, and we're gonna see how it does without like a base. We are too lucky. I got you. You got me. We are too lucky. So I did own a Physicians Formula eyeliner. I was not the biggest fan of it. I gave it to my little sister, I believe. I don't know where it went. I gave it to somebody, and just because it wasn't as matte as I like, it was pretty black, it was pretty easy to work with, but it just wasn't my favorite, so I gave it away and I wasn't gonna repurchase it for this because I already know how it works. It is a decent eyeliner, but it's not my favorite. It was the one in, I think it had like a red lid on it. It was a liquid liner, and I think it had like a little bow, like a floppy, I don't know, but if you buy that description, you'll probably immediately know what I'm talking about whenever if you see it in store. It's a decent eyeliner, but it's not my favorite, so yeah. I'm just going to put on my current favorite liner and some lashes, and for lashes, as always, these, my favorite lashes of all time. We'll move on in just a second. Now, what I did while I was finishing my eyes, which, by the way, I love the way they turned out. It's not like a super extravagant look, but it's, to me, this is a really good everyday look for me. This was so simple to create, and I'm gonna play with this some more because I really want to play with this gold shade right here. That one swatched so nice. But while I was doing my finishing my eyeshadow, eyeliner, lashes, before I put on this Organic Wear Bright Booster Oil Elixir. Now, I normally don't use this during the summer. I rely heavily on this during the winter. It's such a good oil. I used to use this Smashbox oil, but I actually prefer this one over the Smashbox. I also use a Milani one, but I tend to reach for this one a little more. And what I do is if I know I'm going to, like, let's say I plan on doing my makeup at 9 in the morning. As soon as I wake up, if I wake up at like 8, after I wash my face and stuff, I'll put this on just so it can really set in before I do my makeup, and it works wonders for dry skin. Love this stuff. So yeah, I already put that on. I use this a lot. This is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. This is an amazing primer. Like I've mentioned before, it smells like cooking oil, so that's kind of strange. But it is a beautiful primer. It's so glowy, and it gives a nice little tacky base. And you guys know I love a tacky base. It's not ultra tacky. It's not like my jelly primer, but it's pretty tacky. So that's nice. And it just gives a super nice glow under the foundation. For foundation, obviously, I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I always rave about this. You guys know I love it. My favorite thing about it is whenever I take it off at the end of the day, my skin looks and feels amazing. I could easily look up the ingredients. Don't know what's in it, but it's got SPF 20 in it. It says brightening complex. I love this foundation, and you know that I love a foundation when I have my summer shade and my winter shade. So obviously I'm going to be using my summer shade today. I also love the applicator. I love the doe foot applicator.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes.
For concealer, I'm using the hashtag InstaReady Full Coverage Concealer. I've reviewed this before. I've used it a few times. I've actually used it quite a few times. It is definitely full coverage, but the only thing I don't like is that it's a pump. And I don't know, I'm not a fan of that for my concealer. That's literally just me being lazy, but it is a good concealer. It's thick, it's full coverage. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of my sponge. And blend this out.
My time. And I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it.
Guys, I believe, was that 1 or 2 pumps? I don't remember, but I still have so much left. Oh my god, oh my goodness. This is the first time in my entire freaking life that I've remembered to do highlighter before powder. This one you can do over powder, but honestly, I've never tried it before powder, and I really want to because it's like a jelly kind of, not really jelly, it's more firm than a jelly, but this is the champagne highlighter. This is my second tub of this. I really like this. Let me show you proof. This is the first one I had, and I could absolutely still use this, but I don't know why I don't. So yeah, I obviously am a fan of this highlighter. Since I haven't powdered yet, I'm so freaking proud of myself. I'm getting it on my sponge.
I got you wrapped around my finger.
I'm wondering how long this lasts on top of just concealer and not powder. So for powder, I'm really excited to try this. I used to love like mineral powders, like loose setting powders for all over the face, not like a translucent one that was actually like tinted. But it's been a while since I've tried a mineral powder, and this one is the Mineral Wear loose powder. And it has the new sticker on it. I'm not sure how new it is, but this has SPF 16. I still, even with the foundation having SPF and the powder having SPF, I still would recommend doing, if you're going to be outside, doing a SPF underneath your makeup. Oh wow, it looks way darker in the cap than it does in the Whew.
Give me a roll. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
I always say this about powders, like my camera is not good enough for you to see all my pores and everything like that, but this is super smoothing. The color is kind of throwing me off, but I'm trying to look past that to kind of let you guys know how I feel about the powder, and the powder seems really, really nice. It really doesn't feel super drying or anything either. It feels nice and light, but it did give a little extra coverage, and it's very smoothing. I'm sure you've guessed it. I am using the butter bronzer. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I have the regular one and the deep one. Let's go in with the deep one, see how this goes. And sniff. So good, so nice. I haven't used this in a hot minute, but I'm excited to be back and reunited. I put this down for a while because I think it was when I was super, super pale. Even the regular bronzer was kind of looking a little muddy on me, but I have no issues when I have a little bit of color to me. But at one point I was nearly transparent, so there's that. I'm liking the way this is turning out. I got high hopes.
I had hopes for a living, shooting from the stars when I couldn't work a killing. Didn't have a dime at all, always had high hopes.
Okay, for blush, I'm not using a Physicians Formula blush. They do have butter blushes. I've tried the butter blush, and I gave it, I believe, to my little sister. I gifted it to someone, I'm not sure who, but it didn't show up on my skin at all, and I had one of the darker ones. I guess it was just too light. So I'm gonna quickly put on a different blush, and I'll go ahead and finish my under eyes. And then what else is there? Oh, I do have setting spray. So for my inner corner, I actually used this shade right here. That one. Oh, they have names. Okay. I don't know why I got so excited about that, but this one, the one I used on my inner corner, is called Coconut Kiss. Oh, the names are so cute. Okay, last but not least, setting spray. Okay, so I love the formula of this. It really works well on me, but the last one I had was the pump was all messed up. Like, I had so many issues with it, and it was like the second time I used it I had issues. So I was like, screw this. I love the formula. Like, I love the way it makes my makeup look and last, but I didn't like the pump. So actually I saw it today at Walmart, and Walmart is my happy place. Don't know why I felt the need to inform you of that, but this is the hashtag InstaReady setting spray, and it was on sale for $5. So obviously I picked it up, and I've tested out the pump, and the pump works fine. I bought it first and then tested out the pump, and it works. So here we are. I'm excited. I hope it continues to work because I really, really like this setting spray. So yeah. That was extremely excessive. Okay guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did a lot. I love this brand. You guys already know that. But this look compared to the one I originally did, my first full face of Physicians formula, this is like 10 levels up compared to that one. So proud. I am highly impressed by that eyeshadow palette. I really like it. I'm going to continue to use it, see if it's going to come on my trip with me. Even if not, I still like it. It's this look that I created with it. I could wear this every single day. Like, I feel like it's not too much. I mean, you could wear whatever you want out. Nothing is too much. Whatever you feel beautiful and comfortable in. But like for me, I do pretty extravagant looks sometimes. But when I'm going out, like going to dinner or doing anything, I kind of like slightly more subtle. Not super subtle, but and I just think this is perfect for that. I love this. I love the way these colors look on my eyes. Super easy to blend. And all of the other products, other than the powder, I had already owned everything and used everything. I'm a fan of pretty much everything that I own by them. I've talked so much through this whole video. I'm so sorry if it's 10 million years long. So we're going to end it right now. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!